What up? I gotta boost my energy up. Give me 1 second. I gotta get my energy boosted. Mic checks. Let's do this mic check real fast. Are we good on a mic check? Are we good? What's up? Are we good? I'm asking a question on YouTube. Are we good on YouTube, Instagram? Give me a thumbs up. I don't know if it's a delay up in this camp or not, but let me know, y'all. Are we good? What's up, brother O? You live? Order. Okay, good. So do me a favor, brother. Do me a favor. Seriously, I need everybody to share this out. Share it out because it's funny. Um, I don't need nobody coming on the feed late. And I'm gonna say this again. If you in disagreement with me, I'm fine with that also. Y'all could jump on the feed and talk to me. We're telling your followers. I don't even like that word followers, y'all. I don't, for some reason, that word follower is creepy. I don't like the word follower. You're saying we telling your followers, don't follow me. I might send you off a cliff somewhere. Don't follow me. I'm just a man. Don't follow me. We're telling your followers to come on down. Look, Instagram said, we're telling your followers, listen, y'all hearing it from Sabir. I don't like the word followers. I don't like the word bosses. I don't like none of those terminologies. Do you know when I was overseas, you don't even know who the hell the boss is over there? They say my colleague. Black folks love those titles. I'm the boss, B. I'm the boss. So I don't like that term followers. I don't like the term boss. You know what I mean? Associate, B. It's good enough for me. It's good enough for I. So if you want to come on my feed, y'all, my YouTube is before 1492. Before 1492 is the YouTube channel. Okay. Before 1492. I need y'all at this moment to tell me where y'all tuning in from. And I need y'all to share this out. And I'm taking my time. Y'all blew my phone. Literally, my Instagram, and Facebook messages was being blown up. Like people been hitting me like, yo, when you going live, Sabir? When you going live? I'm like, dude, you act like you cut me a check like I'm going to 9 to 5. God damn, no. I do have a regular life. I do have a regular life. But damn, I was getting DMs. I'm getting Facebooks asking me when I'm going live. And I'm like, for what? But people say I talk about the same thing. So maybe I don't need to come on anymore. Maybe y'all just need to go watch the replays. What y'all think? I'm going to put my link up here for y'all, okay? So maybe I need to just don't say nothing, let y'all watch the replays. If I say the same thing over and over and over again, If I say the same thing over and over and over, just watch the replays. So y'all ready to rock with me? Are y'all sharing it out? So if you have Twitter, please tweet it out. If you have Instagram, please share this out. That's the YouTube channel right there. Let me see if I can set this camera up the right way. I don't really like putting it in front of me, but can y'all see that YouTube channel? Because I like to type. So I want to hear from y'all, the public. Do you think I say the same thing over and over and over again? And also, the weirdest thing ever, right? That I just had a conversation. I'm gonna leave my people's nameless, right? Because she's watching this video. And I just put it this way. I call her my mom. And what she was sharing with me about people y'all watch every day, like Karen Hunter. And she's not even surprised about Karen Hunter, right? She's not even surprised about Karen Hunter or Dr. Greg Carr, who teaches at Howard University. She was like, if you know, and I didn't know they was connected. I'm gonna be real with y'all, and I'm saying this because I really need to. I'm really trying to be diplomatic about what I'm saying. If I'm wrong about anything, please get on the feed and tell me I'm wrong. And it may drag on for a minute, y'all, because I really want y'all to hear me about a lot of these wannabe black woke conscious people. They all full of sugar honey iced tea, straight up. So I'm talking to her, and we started talking. I said, well, yeah, people sent a lot of my stuff to Karen Hunter and Dr. Greg Carr, right? So if y'all not familiar with Karen Hunter and Dr. Greg Carr, I'm pretty sure I've been on radio, real radio, longer than both of them. I've been on radio longer than Dr. Greg Carr. He may have been teaching, but I've been on radio, 5 different radio stations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 radio stations, right? Oh, we don't know who you are, Sabir, because the black conscious people are the ones that's keeping you away from me. If you want to test my skills on radio, I can show you. I can show you what ear check is. I really can show you what ear check is. Most of y'all probably don't know what that is, but I can tell you what ear check is. I produced my show. I hosted my show. I did my own research. I didn't have someone doing research for me. I did my own research. I produced my show. I engineered my show. Okay. So we was getting into this discussion about Karen Hunter and Greg Carr. Did y'all think they're experts? And I didn't know, and I want y'all to do the research because I just was told. Have y'all ever noticed they don't really talk about homosexuality on them shows? Have y'all noticed that? I didn't even know. So I want y'all to do me a favor before I play this music. I want y'all to research who owns XM. I think it's XM Radio. I think it's XM. Is it XM? I think it's XM. Go find out who's the CEO. Go find out who is the CEO, right? And just see how deep that rabbit hole go. Yo, you think that I'm playing? If y'all don't think I know what I'm talking about, go ask the guy that you watch on social media. Mention Sabir Bey to Mark Lamont Hill. I could pull my archives out on my radio shows. Go ask before Mark Lamont Hill got on radio. Ask him who Sabir Bey is. One more time. Just say Sabir Bey, URD. And you ain't got to just say URD. Just say, ask Mark Lamont Hill this question. Do you know a Sabir Bey from Philadelphia? You ain't got to say Philadelphia. Just say Sabir Bey. Ask Mark Lamont Hill that y'all watch every single day. Ask him and watch and see if he answer it right. And then put me on the line with him. So Mark Lamont Hill used to fill in for someone. I'm giving y'all history. I'm always giving y'all facts. Mark Lamont Hill used to sit in for this sister named Ebony on WRD, where I used to do radio at, right? Where I used to do radio at in Philadelphia. So when y'all see Mark Lamont Hill talking, right? You think he be knowing some stuff, but somebody's doing his research for him. So again, mention my name to Mark Lamont Hill. Okay, so go find out who owns XM. I think it's the CEO of XM. So come on, y'all, jump on that feed, hit that link. I think we got enough people on. So if you have Twitter, please tweet this out. If you have Twitter, please tweet it out. If you have Instagram, please share it with someone. And think that I don't know what I'm talking about. I keep trying to tell you, I'm the one that they keep away from everybody. Everybody. So once again, if you think I don't know what I'm talking about, okay? Thank you. Did you find out who he is? Did you find out how they flipped it? It's a girl now, right? You know that was a dude, right? Woo! I'm trying to tell y'all, you don't understand what is going on in my crazy life. That was a mother freaking dude. Think again. I told you. I know more stuff than y'all think. Y'all better find out who that was beforehand. Chop, chop. You think I don't know what I'm talking about? I went down to Harvard. You better do your research. They're going to drop off this feed real fast. Oh, shoot. Just get off the feed. No, we can't have Sabir Bey on here. He don't go along with the program. I don't go along with nobody's lies, big. Nobody lies, brother. So if you got something on me, this is your time now to shine. I told you. Better find out. That was a mother freaking dude. So no more lies. Come on. No more lies, baby. Come on. That's Zionist. No more lies, B. Oh, I'm good. I just came out the shower like this, off the top. So I'm sitting on the phone and we talk about Karen Hunter, Dr. Greg Cars, and again, it ain't like they don't know who I am. I told you that's all they got to do is punch in Google and find out who I am. Or better yet, go to Mark Lamont Hill, and then you will actually ask him, who is Sabir Bey? So please share this video out, y'all. Sign up. Go subscribe to the Before 1492. If you got a problem with me, hit that link, baby. Let's get the show started. Let's go. Hit me up early. Don't wait too late.
Whispers about the financial support your government receives from the drug industry.
Well, the irony of this, of course, is that this money, which is in the billions, is coming from your country. You see, you are the major purchaser of our national product, which is, of course, cocaine.
No, I'm not tied to no one.
The United States government is spending millions of dollars to eliminate the flow of drugs onto our streets. At the same time, we are doing business with the very same government that is flooding our streets with cocaine.
See. Let me show you a few of the other characters that are involved in this tragic comedy.
Your government.
Sigue trabajando, carajo. Oye, Luis, ¿cómo van a terminar? Ahorita, pero que se apuren los burros. Ahorita viene el camión, apura. Miren, ahorita van a venir para recoger los productos. Apúrate. I'm on the border of Bolivia, working for pennies, treated like a slave. The coca fields have to be ready. The spirit of my people is starving, broken and sweaty, dreaming about revolution, looking at my machete. But the workload is too heavy to rise up in arms. And if I ran away, I know they'd probably murder my moms. So I pray to Jesucristo when I go to the mission, process the cocaine paste and play my position.
Okay, listen, while I'm out there, just get me my product before we chop off your hands for workers' misconduct. I got the power to shoot a copper and not get charged, and it would be sad to see your family in front of a firing squad. So feed your kids, I need these bricks, 40 tons in total, let me test it. Indeed, shit, this is good. Pass me a tissue and don't worry about them. I paid off the official.
Yo, it don't come as a challenge. I'm the son of some of the phallus, elected by my people, the only one on the ballot, born and bred to consort with feds. I laugh at fate and assassinate my predecessor to have his place in a third world fashion state. Lock the nation with 90% of the wealth and 10% of the population. A Central Intelligence Agency takes weight faithfully. The finest type of China white and cocaine, you'll see.
Honey, I'm home. Never mind when your bank account suddenly grown. It's funny, we're so out of this debt for this money we owe with ya. What have I told you that I had two governments overthrown to keep our son enrolled in a private school to keep our tummy swollen? Come on, our fucking home was built on a foundation of bloody throats, the hungry stolen up their souls.
Come on, y'all, let's share this out. Let's go. Everybody's welcome.
The ones who know the CIA conducts the flow for these young hustlers that lust for
I do
dough.
work in the hood, hit my connect. That's what's really good, and supply words to the hood. These suits fucking crack me up. Scrutinize like we inferior. Petrified when we meet in my area. My crew will shoot till I say so. You got the loot, give me the yay. Like ice cubes, so don't play with my yay, yo. We won't stop you bastards. My street scramblers chopping and bagging.
Taking pictures and tapping phones, debating snitches and cracking codes. Fast the cuff or blast the foe on any hustler stacking dough. This pump and crack a blow. And my overtime is where your taxes go. Or gain your trust, get you the hand wait to us. Cause we paid up front on the low with cameras taping ya. Getting pop away, the prison sentence is due. Make the collar and leave with 2 keys out the evidence room.
With my fame, truck, boat, or plane, they watching you. You think you got work? They copping too. We control blocks. They lock countries, they own companies. We had nice cars and sneaker money. Now it's players out there talking about they holding the bucks in their house like they down south with windows open. Window ain't long, you wrong, you take shorts and soon. Feds will be up in your mouth like forks and spoons. So enjoy the rush, live plush off coke bread. Soon you'll be in a cell with me like Jenny Lopez. And in school I was a bully, now life is fully a joke. I keep afloat on a boat for Peruvian coke. Players do favors for governors and tax makers. Fat Quakers smoke crack and sex acts with rap makers. The walls got ears, you big mouths probably scared. Not prepared to 2 years like Javier.
The story just told is an example of the path that drugs take on their way to every neighborhood in every state in this country. It's a lot deeper than the niggas on your block. So when they point the finger at you, brother man, this is what you gotta tell them.
I'm not guilty. You're the one who's guilty. The lawmakers, the politicians, the Colombian drug lords, all you who lobby against making drugs legal, just like you did with alcohol during the Prohibition. You're the one who's guilty. I mean, come on, let's kick the ballistics here. Ain't no Uzis made in Harlem. Not one of us in here owns a poppy field. This thing is bigger than Immortal Technique. This is big business. This is the American way.
I told y'all, if you got an issue with me, anybody that you bring to this cipher, bring them. I've been doing this for a very long time, but I am from the streets of South Philadelphia, baby. But I live in LA. I've been living out in LA for 14 years, but I'm from South Philadelphia, baby. And if anybody know anything about South Philly, y'all already know what it is with the Black Mafia. You know. So I'm not one of these fake YouTubers that comes online and just sell y'all dreams, B. Okay? So again, I've been in this radio game for a long time also. I know why certain people don't want to talk to me, because they will be literally exposed and I will obliterate their whole career with facts. Any subject, close your eyes and throw a dart on the wall, and trust me, I can have a conversation on. What's up, Stan?
Peace, peace, man. How you feeling?
I'm tired just waking up. It's beautiful out here today in Cali. It's 1:46 right about now. So
okay.
You know, I was getting up. I was getting ready to go out because I wasn't even going to do a show. I was like, man, what I'm going to talk about? Because everybody keeps saying I talk about the same thing. But I know you notice none of your black scholars ever come up against me. I told y'all to set it up with whoever y'all want to set it up with. Set it up with, close your eyes, Tariq, Umar Johnson, whoever. But this is the one thing I want people to hear me out with. Because what is happening, bro, like, because people don't want truth. I didn't come into this conscious thing, and I don't even call myself conscious, nor do I like people to call followers. I don't like the follower game. I'm a real dude from Philly. So people will throw, and it's crazy to me because I was talking to, she's like my mom, and we was discussing about Dr. Greg Carr, which I've been doing radio long before him, long before any of these people that y'all watch on social media. That's all you got to do is Google me. I do know a lot of people in this industry. But the crazy part, I don't, I just left my man Eddie Griffin's house in Vegas. Trust me. So I know certain people are afraid of this type of content because you don't know who's behind the scenes and running these things. That's why I told you, look up who owns the XM Radio, the CEO. You found it, right? You think I don't know?
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
You think I don't know what I told you, baby. They gave me the element. They gave me the fifth element of hip hop. I didn't name myself the fifth element of hip hop. The fifth element of hip hop was given to me by the pioneers of hip hop. And if y'all don't know who the pioneers of hip hop is, then you should go research them. So the fifth element of hip hop is called knowledge. I was given the fifth element of hip hop. And I do my own research. I don't go on YouTube and find information and then turn around and say X, Y, and Z. I shut up and I be quiet. And I don't play the white supremacist game because nobody's white, period. No one's white and no one's black. So white supremacy is a theory. How many times have I sat there and explained to people that white supremacy is a theory? And you got Negroes still in this in the 21st century getting on platforms saying, brother, it's white supremacy. But I got the white man's Benz and BMW. It's white supremacy. But I'm going to use the white man Clippers. Bear with me. I'm going to show you something. Have you ever looked up the Clippers that people go to the barbershop with? Did I tell you look it up before? The silver Clippers? They're wall clippers. Wall clippers are German clippers. Did you know that? The wall clippers that people go get their haircuts in, I'm the one that started the barbershop talk, B. I started barbershop talk, but I didn't have the finances to finish it. Go look it up online. Punch in Sabir Bey barbershop talk. Go to my IMDb. Seriously, this is what you can do. IMDb and punch in Sabir Bey. So it's the conscious ones that hide me from you. Here it is. Go to IMDb. Let me see if it's on the screen, bro. Give me 1 second. Let me take this down and I'll put it up for you. Is it up there, Stan? There it is. That's all you gotta do. Don't get in your feelings, B. You'll see producer credits, Abandoned Act, Out of Darkness, writer, Barbershop Talk, 2017. Find out when they start doing the Barbershop Talk. Out of Darkness, Real Barbershop Talk. Hidden Colors. Oh, hey, that's some stuff. Whoa, really though? That was weak though. But anyway, you can go Google me and it'll pop up. So when people say we don't know who he is, oh no, it's the black conscious people that say, oh no, we're gonna duck the hell out of Sabir Bey. So I know these people, and this is why they don't want me in the room. So once you understand the background of everything and everybody, trust me, they don't want you around because their dirty laundry is going to come out. So I'm going to leave this right here, right now. And if you got something on me, then you can click the link and jump on the feed with me. I don't know if that's the real. I see a couple people on my Instagram. I see Whack 100 on here. If that's really him, he could jump on the feed too. He could jump on the feed. He out here in Cali. I'm out here in Cali. Okay, so I'm watching what is going on, right? And again, I've been in this. I can listen, brother. If you know half the stuff that I turned down, brother, not wanting to be a part of this, and I love brothers like Eddie Griffin that always school me on how to move in this industry.
Right.
Right. The weirdest thing ever when I did radio, right, in Philly and New Jersey, and I did this one out here. This one it started switching to LA Talk Live and RMC. RMC was Roscoe's Media Center. I was over there also.
Okay,
So
okay.
that's when it started going to the internet. So everything is digital now. All this
Yeah.
stuff is everything is everybody's these dudes be on shows like these podcasters act like they doing real radio. Podcasting is not radio, bro. I did real radio. Let me make this clear for y'all. Podcasting is not necessarily mother freaking radio. Okay? It's some things that go into radio when you're on radio. But let me show you something. Okay? What real journalists do. I'm going to throw some things out to y'all, okay? Bear with me. Have you ever seen this book before? It's called Post Facts, Post Truth. Have you ever seen this? Anybody on this feed saw this before? I'm trying to be diplomatic about what I'm saying, fam. I really am.
Post Truth. Nah.
You never saw this before, right? Y'all can be honest.
I haven't.
You never saw it before? Instagram, where you at? You ever saw this before? I'm gonna show you, boy. If you see my life, boy, if you talk about, man, you don't want to go there with me. I'm showing them on Insta. Hold up. I'm just showing them just a little bit. You don't want to do that. So in this book, right? In this book, there's a page in here. It's called Post Truth. Right? It talks about journalism and radio. Let me go back. Here you go. This is in the book. The decline of traditional media, right? Look, journalism is printing what someone else does not want you to print. Everything else is public relations. Do you see that? So, who is the father of public relations? Come on, y'all, talk to me for a minute. Do you understand why this stuff is going out the way it's going out? Come on, y'all, talk to me for a minute. Who's the? Come on, y'all. Y'all should know. Y'all smart people, right?
Edward Bernays.
Edward mother freaking Bernays. Edward Bernays is the father of public relations. Hold up. I'm walking y'all into something for your people that think that I say the same things over and over and over again. No, I really don't. I just play y'all like a violin. So anybody that you think is that sharp, bring them. So everything else is public relations, right? Would that be this Edward Bernays propaganda? He's the father of public relations.
Propaganda. Oh man, they would.
He has to get you to consent. Oh, I'm going somewhere with all of this, people. If you think you heard this before, come on the feed. If you think you know where I'm going at with it. Do you know what they just did in Gaza? Did y'all know what they just did in Gaza? When these Negroes say we don't have nothing to do with Gaza. We don't have nothing to do with them over there, brother, because it ain't us, bro. It ain't us. We ain't got nothing to do with what's going on over there. We're black people. Black power. There are no black people. We're Moors, dude, without a shadow of a doubt. We are Moors without a shadow of a doubt. Not Moors Science Temple. We are Moors, B. And you want to test me? Come on and test me. No foundational dead Americans. So peace. So they were dropping leaflets from the plane. You know they did that before, right? Did you know they was dropping leaflets out the plane and telling them to leave? Did y'all know that? My niggas over here worrying about Will Smith, they get ready to do the same thing here. While you worried about Will Smith over here, they get ready to do it. It's coming. It's coming. And I'm gonna tell you something. You wanna see anarchy jump off, bro? Oh man, take these niggas' cars and gas and electric and watch they fight one another. If you don't have this right, one thing I can say about what they're doing is they're making more people study Islam. I've been a Muslim for a long time, in and out. I was in the Nation of Islam, left when I was 19, got shot when I was 19. I got shot when I was 19. I got shot 2 different times. 2 different times. I got shot with a 30-30 and I got shot with a 38 5 times. So I'm fine with that. I'm good. So I know the pain. But I left Islam because to me it was like, yo, it was too strict. I was in the nation. Then I went into Sunni Islam and I still was dipping and dabbing. I'm just being real with you. So they're making people come to Islam because of what they're seeing on media. So all of this stuff is happening and they're pulling out everything, the lies, the propaganda. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Then you got dumbass black people who are on platforms talk about we don't have nothing to do with what's going on over there. Yes, the hell you do. Yeah, it's happening. They won't tell you that though, right? The black people that you watch every day don't tell you. I'm from the streets, brother. I know what terrorism is. The police is the biggest terrorist. Yes, they are. The biggest terrorist. Right? How many of y'all ever read this book here? How many of y'all even have this book? You know why? You would never spend the money on the book. But if you read, I've set up last night and I was going through this with my brother. I was showing my brother Percy. I know he was tired of me because I was up till 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm sending Percy stuff 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. As I'm reading this, I'm reading this, brother. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And Nick was talking about we ain't got nothing to do with what's going on over there. I'm like, right? So all this stuff is happening. Then it made me start pulling out everything. It made me start really pulling out all the laws, right? To try to fix this problem. When Negroes want to sit back and talk smack and they're not showing you nothing. They're not pulling out this stuff to show you why these things are happening to people. Because it's going to happen right here in the good old United States of these Americas. It's going to happen right here. Okay? If you think that I don't know what I'm talking about, you better bring your best of the best of the best. Because all this is in my mental. All of it's in my mental. These people are in total violation. If they don't care about what's going on over there, they damn sure ain't going to care about you because they are basically in bed together.
Yeah, they basically invented it, 1948.
I ain't even talking about it's all together. So what I was doing, right? I'm going to go to this place. I was looking up somebody before I get into this, right? So I'm trying to make my way down to Virginia, right? Because y'all know I visit law libraries. I'm always in law libraries. And I told you y'all can join me in my journey. Now, there's a professor, this guy. How many people ever heard of him? Let's be realistic. How many of y'all heard of him? He retired, though. How many people know him? Let's see. I'm laying this foundation out for y'all so y'all can see. Have you ever heard of him before? I know this is, and I told my brother Percy this. Y'all, the unconscious, y'all couldn't even follow what I'm saying. There's certain people that's watching my video that can follow me. I said this to Percy. How can I explain this to y'all to make it make sense? Because some of y'all probably couldn't even comprehend what I'm saying. I swear, maybe you can, maybe you can't. But I told Percy this last night. I said, Percy, how can I tell people this to make it make sense to them? They can't follow me. Now, if y'all can't follow me, you can raise your hand, jump on the feed, and let me know if you follow me or not. Okay? Where's my brother Percy at? I wonder where he's at. So, how many of y'all heard of this man? Raise your hand. Come on now.
No, I ain't.
Hey, Percy.
Yeah, what's up?
I was telling the audience what I said to you last night about people, what did I tell you when I talk about the stuff I sent you?
Oh, man, it was a whole bunch of stuff, man.
No, I'm talking about how me delivering it to the people when I was talking to you about that.
Like how to deliver it to them?
Yeah, remember I said I was talking about how they wouldn't even get it if I'm saying it to them?
Yeah. It was like that you having problems even grasping it.
Told you. I said I'm having problems. I'm sitting here like I'm trying to grab this money. If you really read this, brother, this thing will mess with your mind. If you think I said somebody was slow, get on my feed, family. Don't make no fake pages, B. Do not make fake pages. Please get on my feed and be a man. I need you to be a man or a woman, whatever you are, because today you could be a man today and a woman tomorrow. I don't even know anymore. But anyway, hit the link. So what I was telling my brother, I was like, I'm kind of confused. Like this thing was tearing me up on the inside. I was like, nigga, I can't figure this mug out. Like, because you really have to have a certain mindset to understand this work. And I'm going to show you why. And at the same time, I was getting mad. I was sending Percy stuff 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. He was probably asleep. And I was like, this nigga probably mad at me. But I'm sending him stuff so I won't forget it. That's why. But as I'm sending this stuff, I'm like, and he, what you say, Percy? One of these articles was in 2004 or something, you said?
Yeah, it was.
So the book I just showed you. So this guy right here, Professor John Norton Moore, former ambassador, right? How I found out about him, I was reading a terrorism law book, right? So as I'm reading the book, I said, yo, I want to go to the law library down there in Virginia, in Richmond. So I called Virginia. So when I called Virginia, right, they told me that I told them I'm a journalist and I want to come down and do some research. So if y'all would have helped me, I'll go to Virginia. I'll go into the law libraries. But let me tell you what he said. The dude, he was a law student that works in this particular place I called, right, where that guy was teaching at. He said it's the Supreme Court for the judges, right? So it's not open to the public. But he gave me another address. I can't make this up. Y'all can probably research this. I can't make this up. This is what he gave me. So I told him I'm gonna make my way down to Virginia. So if y'all want to help me, I'll go live in the law library down there. So this one is on Franklin Street in Virginia, 101 East Franklin Street in Richmond, Virginia, right? So I said, I think I'm gonna make my way down there. And it's another one in the University of Richmond. They have 2 law libraries. And this is what he told me when I called him. Remember I said I was gonna call him, Percy?
Yeah, you did.
So when I called him, the dude didn't even know who that man was. He didn't know who he was. He was in law school, right? But I said, how you in law school? Like in my brain, as I'm listening to him talk, right? I said, how you don't know who this man is and you in law school? He just works at the damn, law office. So he told me the other ones, he knew about Jenkins Law Library. He knew about all of them. He knew about Jenkins. I said, well, I spend most of my time in Jenkins Law Library, right? So this is the guy who wrote about terrorism, right? So how I found out about him is reading the terrorism law book, and then I said, I want to make my way down there. So I'm trying to get finances to actually go to DC. I would go to DC. I'm saying DC, y'all, but you can fly into Virginia. It's right next door to one another. So I would go down there into the law library and I would bring people into the law library and I would demonstrate with you inside this law library. And I brought his name up and the dude was so shook. He said, let me look him up. So he looked him up. He said, wow, I didn't know that. Did y'all know about this? The civil litigation against terrorism? How many of y'all knew that? But I'm keep talking about the same thing, right? How many of y'all knew about him? Civil litigation against terrorism. Oh, it's so much on this dude, what he was doing. I said, damn. There you go. I researched everybody. I researched them. You follow me? I researched everyone to find out who, because I understand propaganda. I didn't get it offline. I got it from this book. So as I'm reading this book, I'm starting to see what was happening. That's why this thing is called the Corpus. The Corpus Human Rights Law. Corpus is body, people. Corpus is the body. That's what it is. So as I'm reading this book on what he was doing, and I'm starting to dig in and start saying, okay, I'm seeing how they playing their game. One thing I can say with these Zionists, B, let me tell you something. These Zionists will put up money to keep you busy. I'm gonna keep it 100. They will back their madness, bruh. These Zionists will straight back the madness. And they keep coming up with more lies, and Negroes say, I ain't gonna do that, bro. I ain't gonna do that. But I got something to do with the football game. But look what it says inside this book right here. Adequate food, drinking water, and shelter and clothing and medical treatment. How the hell they're bombing people and they talk about I'm going to show y'all something. Do you know that the United States can be also sued because they partner with it? Let's be real. How many of y'all saw this before? Do you know that the United States can be held liable because they're part of it? It's called guilt. Come on, man. We street. Some of us are street people. Some of this stuff is called guilt by association, right? Guilt by association. Y'all can jump on the feet if y'all want to, if I'm making this up. So how many of y'all read this book and saw that? So as I'm reading this book last night, I'm highlighting stuff and I'm sending stuff to Percy. And I'm trying to figure out, they are basically not giving these people water, food, none of this stuff. That's a basic human rights violation. Hold up. I know this is hard for some of y'all. Remember I tell you, I'm working on to make it very plain for y'all, like Malcolm X said. I really am. I'm trying to make this. So as I'm reading more into this, I say, wait a minute. How many people ever heard of this? Institute for the Holy Land Foundation. How many people heard of that before? Raise your hand. Come on, y'all. It's okay. This is Sabir Bey show, baby. Let's go. How many people ever heard of that before? The Institute and the Holy Land Foundation. Yo, this is why personally I would say this stuff is crazy. You got to have you have to be in the right state of mind to deal with this, bro. Seriously. This is why nobody wants to touch this. Yes, UK should be held accountable too. No doubt. The UK and the US and anybody else. Yes, I want to come to the UK again. I got to get out there. So I would love to come to the UK. I would love to come to some of these universities and speak on this subject matter. But see, the thing is that it's our people that is saying, oh, no, don't bring him. It ain't the white man. It ain't the Zionists or the Jews or whatever saying it. It's the black conscious people that is saying it. It's the black conscious people that is saying it. But you can't stop me. He said that reading the terrorism law book is difficult. Told you. Look what he said, Percy. He said reading the terrorism law book is difficult. Yes, it is. So this is why I'm going to take my time. And if y'all confused about something, come on the feed. You can be. I've been in law libraries for the past 20 years, B. Do you think, how many hours do you need to be in law school, Percy?
I'm not sure.
I know it's over 20. I'm past it. I'm over 20 years. Corpus, George Seconda, American jurisprudence, words and phrases, Black's Law, Ballantyne's, Bouvier's, Blackstone, Barron's. Which one y'all want? Wow, I thought something was up with France and McCoon and a few others. Aliens spoke up against them. So bear with me. Y'all have to understand these people, they got finances. And y'all people, you on this feed pays these people. And all of you Negroes grade pay your tax dollars on so-called Black Friday. Don't buy nothing on Friday. Oh, no, I got to do that, brother, because stuff is on sale. Let me tell you the game they play on y'all. Let me tell you, this is some mind-fudged game. They tell you that you having a sale, right? It's really no sale. Yo, that's a whole nother subject. But the weird thing is how they play their game, bro. They'll tell you having a sale on Friday. It's really not a sale, people. Do you know those when they get those products in, those products is not what they charging you? And it's only one day. It just, you don't see no Jew going there. Ain't no Jew going to no damn Black Fridays. None of them. They don't even listen. They don't even drive on Fridays and Saturdays, evenings. I live in LA. I'm telling you, I go down there sometimes. You'll see it. But see, y'all don't want this type of conversation because it will stimulate your mind. It will make you think. One of the strongest muscles is your brain, my nigga. This motherfucker, the one I got the bullet in. So something holding something in place right there. That 38 is holding something in place. But the crazy is that we're going to all run out on Friday thinking that we're getting a deal or a discount. How about buying a book? How about all of y'all right now? You can actually sponsor me. I go to Virginia, to Richmond, to the law library. How about that part? And I'll do a live inside Richmond Law Library. I would. I did it many times in many law libraries. Jenkins, City Hall, Thurgood Marshall, Harrison Law Library, Toronto's Law Library. I've been to almost all of these law libraries. But you don't want this type of conversation because why it's going to make you think. And that's why the brother said it's difficult. This book is very, very difficult to read. Very difficult. But when you have it in your head, trust me, it's there. It's in my mental. This is why I said you can blindfold me and bring me your 10 best people that you know on social media and blindfold me. You ain't got to tell me who they are. And walk me on the stage and let me listen to them. And I'm going to clear up everything that they're talking about with factology. So let me move forward. Because some people, some of these Jews, and Jew is not a race and is not a nationality. Jew is not a race nor a nationality. Let me show you something else in this book. Bear with me. I hope I'm speaking very clear to y'all. Look at what it says here about the United States. You see what it says about Congress? Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull this up on the screen. You see what it says about Congress? It says I'm talking always the same thing. On the other hand, has Congress opened the door for other nations to sue the United States for what? Terrorism. Oh, let me get my fan, brother Percy. Did you ever hear this before? Come on, y'all, talk to me. I know we got some sneaking people on my feed. I know y'all watching. Why you think the Bushes can never leave the United States? Talk to me for a minute. Why you think the Bushes can never leave the United States? Because they will be brought up on war crimes. What is happening in Palestine is war crimes, B. What's happening here with our people in the United States, you got these fake black people on social media talking about police brutality, and police brutality does not exist. Domestic terrorism does. Oh, read Title 18 of the United States Codes. Hold up. You want me to type it in for y'all? Read Title 18, which they don't bring up. Section 20. Give me 1 second. 2331. Hey, give me 1 second. I want y'all to look this up, but don't believe me. I want you to look it up and go get me an attorney or one of your people that you watch on social media. Okay? Go look up this title right here for me. And Stan, are you here? Anybody on this feed? So I want you to look up Title 18, subsection 2331. 2331. And I want you to look up domestic terrorism. While you're educated black people, and this is why the Karen Hunters and the Dr. Greg Carrs don't want to have this conversation, because I'm going to say, brother, you can't find brutality in law, period. You cannot find brutality nowhere in law. If you can, get on the feed. Let's have a panel discussion on that one. Because if you want to talk about here in these United States, let's talk about it here too. Because the same thing is going to happen here. And what they have to do is make you comfortable and make you consent to what they're doing. But if you are a minor, and a minor means a child, a mindset of a child, a minor cannot enter a contract. That's common sense. If you claiming to be a minor, you cannot enter a contract. So what happens, you have to have a ward as a warden. This is not pun, and nor is this playing on words. A warden is somebody watch over the prisoners. In your ward, in your city, you watch over who? The same thing. The warden is the ward. Go vote in your ward. If I'm wrong, I'm willing for anybody to challenge me on what I'm saying. But I want you to look up Title 18 under United States Codes, under domestic terrorism. Scroll down there, y'all. I know some of y'all are going to do it, but you ain't going to let me know you're doing it, but you're going to do it. And you're going to see domestic terrorism, harmful to human life. So yes, we can use that to get them, because brutality is a civil rights issue. Have you noticed this is why you always have black people only talk about human rights? I mean, civil rights. Have y'all noticed that? Have you noticed they only talk about human civil rights in the United States? All of these black attorneys only talk about civil rights. And if you picked up a law dictionary, a civil rights act is for discrimination. So all of y'all should be charging these people. If I'm wrong, bring them. You think I'm crazy, Percy? You think I'm crazy yet?
Not at all, man.
What up? Which one of them ever put out a law dictionary and showed you this, right? So if you can pick up a law dictionary, you will never ever find brutality in it. Not from Barron's. You won't find it in Barron's. What is it? Barron's pocket size. Nor would you find it in this law dictionary. Nor would you find it in this law dictionary. You're not going to find it, right? Nor would you find it in this law dictionary. You won't find brutality in here. So who's controlling the narrative? Who's controlling it? So when you see these black attorneys step out and talk about police brutality, this is why it's always about money. It's not terrorism. Oh, John, you think I should give up, Percy? What y'all think? Y'all think I should end this? I should end it?
Keep going, man.
No, I think I'm gonna end this, brother. These cats ain't ready for this, bro. They're not ready. I don't think they're ready for this, bro. I think I'll end this video soon, though. Hold on, let me show you something else, bro. I mean, if y'all confused, y'all can jump on the feed and let me know. So let me see if I can find something else for you. Give me 1 second. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Thank you, Sabir, for teaching. I appreciate you. Share this out, B. So let me move forward now, and I'm taking my time with y'all so y'all can get this. So y'all won't say, "Well, what are you talking about? It's over my head. I don't get it." So bear with me. So when you see me doing what I'm doing, goddamn, boy, this stuff is crazy hell. This is insane. Where is my page at? I'm trying to find something, and it was talking about seeking asylum, right? So people was running from different countries seek asylum, right? So if they was going through something, like, where can we go as a people? And let me see something.
That was that alien part, wasn't it?
Here you go, right here. I got it. No, it's right here. So when you see these people that's running from their country, where would black people go at? Come on, this is all in the same book. This ain't Wikipedia, people. An alien is ineligible for asylum. Now look at this. Hold up. Look at this. They even have a section in here under Title 18, United States Codes, right there. That's the code right there. Terrorist activities include membership in foreign terrorist organizations. Look, I can't make this up, bro. I can't make this up. This is all in the book. This is from a lawyer, an attorney. This is crazy. I can't make this up. Can't make this up. I told you I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing radio for over 20 something years, man. Over 20 something years. I can pull all the receipts out and show y'all, man. So this is why, if anybody that's in law school, that's an attorney on his feed, tell me how many hours you need to actually be in law school. Can we get some likes up on here before I continue? I told you it's getting ready to get juicy, y'all. Let's go. It's getting ready to get juicy. All right, so come on, let's go. Let's share it out. Let's get these likes up. I'm just finding this show and getting to know your teaching. Thank you, Jerome. Please tweet it out. I have a Twitter too, Real Sabir Bey on Twitter. I've been doing it for a long time. I don't pay for blue checks. or I don't pay for followers. You got to pay $14.95 a month. You already be taking money. I'm ready to cancel Netflix, bro. That's how crazy stuff is. They be taking money out your account without you even knowing now. You know that automatic pay. I'll be like, nigga, when the last time I used this? Shoot, how much is for a class? I do classes online. My brother Percy's on here. I have one on if you go to my bio. So email me. I do one-on-ones too. Somebody just asked me that question. I definitely do one-on-ones. That's the email right there. But if y'all want to come meet me, if I get a sponsor to go back to the law libraries on the East Coast, come on with me, baby. I told y'all to go in Jenkins Law Library. We can rent Jenkins Law Library for $50 an hour. That's cheap. They don't even want to do that, brother Percy. I'm serious. We can listen, bro. They know me so well in Jenkins Law Library in Philly, right? They be like, "Hey, Mr. Bey, how you doing?" So they have rooms in Jenkins Law Library that you can rent for $50 an hour. So imagine if somebody dropped me a couple of thousand, a couple of hundred, but we be in that motherfucker for the longest. Shoot. So it's $50 to rent the room in Jenkins. And if you want to sponsor me, you can sponsor me. I have a Cash App, $ Sabir Bey or Sabir Bey Radio, or PayPal, SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com. Email me. The email is right there, SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com. So as I'm sitting here, and if anybody know, wait a minute, let me show you something. All this comes out of a law library. Let me show you something. I'm not going to put it all on the screen, but I'm just going to show you what I had to print out when I was in the law library in Jenkins. All this. This is not Google research, right? This is on reparations, Vietnamese against the manufacturing. I got all this. Hold up. This is a whole lot to be printing out. Okay. So I can actually, if y'all was to pay me, I can actually put this on a scan and scan it directly to you and email it to you. This is all talking about human rights. Let me show you something. It says a 509B, Section 2, enforce human rights laws, 28 United States codes annotated. Let me put it over here so you can see it. And you have to have LexisNexis to do this. You literally have to have LexisNexis. Okay? And so I had to pay to go inside the law library. You ain't going to find this online, bro. You're not going to find it online. So when I sit in law libraries, I'm literally in that mud for hours. Reparations for nations. There is no black nation. There is no black nation. So what nation is called black? Hold on, let me show you this closer. What nation is called black? None. But you fight for reparations, right? You see it? Do you see? It says 6/27/23 when I was in there, 142. That was June, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see? Do you see what I have? Nations. There is no nation called black people. So don't ever think y'all gonna play me or trying to get something free from me. Trust me. Now I can run this off, but you got to pay me like I have to pay for all this too. So I can scan all of this and email it directly to you. Woo, this thing is real, bro. This thing is real. A full-time student complete their legal student in 3 years. So I did over 20-something years. And you know, you got people that tell me they want to get into politics and don't even know a damn thing about politics. I'm gonna tell you something. And this is why they catching Mayor Adams and all of them cats. You haven't learned yet? I never got caught up in this politics or politics game. No. I'm not here to try to make you feel good. I'm gonna make you think. So let me show y'all something. So let's move forward. I'm showing you how they're playing their game. So let's go here for a minute. You ever see this dude before? How many people saw this guy? Yehuda Shaw. Do you know who that is? Yehuda Shaw?
Nah, that name sounds familiar, but nah.
You know he was part of the military, right? Of Israel.
Oh, okay.
He was part of the military of Israel. But he's he deal with human rights. Where is black people talk about human rights at? These Negroes over here talking about civil rights. Look.
That's why I can't deal with them. That man.
Everybody should be suing these people for discrimination. When they call you black, if you are more and you say you're not black, then you should discriminate against them. That's the gay people are using it. The gay people are using. Oh, I forgot who owns XM Radio. That's why y'all can't talk about it. But anyway, that's why you can't talk about who's gay and who's not gay on there. So anyway, you can sue somebody, a gay person or transgender can sue somebody for discrimination because it's under the civil rights. Civil rights is only for discrimination. Human rights is when you violate somebody's human rights. So this guy, right? This guy, the Jews race is under white Jews. No, we are the real ones. But that's a whole nother subject. If y'all got something to say, jump on his feed. Because I can pull out books on top of books, and I've been in places. You know what's crazy though about this, man? You got all of these people who jumps on these feeds because they watch these other people's videos, right? And they act like they experts in something, right? But there's no black people. If y'all want to test me, come and test me. Test me. There's no such thing as black people. So let me play this guy's video. Black is a race. Come on our feed and show me that black is a race. I don't even know who you are. If you think, what race is black people? Come on, baby. I know this is a fake page, but it's okay. But come on the feed. Let me see who you are. If not, I'm going to get rid of you for eternity.
Oh, Lord.
No, that's okay. Let them keep talking. Let them keep talking.
Oh, tink. Golly. Don't do it to him, bro. Golly.
Well, I'm definitely going to do it to him. Not do it to him. I got to be careful with that word. You know, niggas.
Right.
We're on the wrong platform. You got to be careful with that when you say do it. Niggas,
right.
You want to do it. Come on the feed, baby. I keep trying to tell you. Your arm's too short to box with me, B. Let's go. So let me show you what I did with my children. Y'all want to see? What did Elijah Muhammad call us, brother? Huh?
The Asiatics.
What did Noble Drew Ali call us? Come on, y'all. Y'all can talk to me. It's okay. Asiatics, right? See, this is why we confuse on so many levels of this. So let me show you what my children's stuff is. Y'all ready? At birth. This is what you do. You see what it says right there on that paper right there? It says Asiatic as his race. You see, father, Philadelphia, father, okay?
And you don't got to get them people your social security number. That's correct.
Oh, no, brother. That's a whole nother subject, brother.
That's a whole my bad. My bad.
You with me on this motherfucking nigga. You got to be crazy. Niggas always love stuff. I do right. But my children are set down as Asiatics, baby. You see, that's my finger right there, right? Let me see. Let's do a finger test. Let's do a finger test. Is that my finger right there? Let's do a finger test.
That cost you $3,500.
$3,500, bro.
$3,500.
$35.
Good Lord.
No, that was in a hospital when my son was born, also. So what you do, it's not about us anymore. I keep trying to tell you, whoever, I run circles around any of you cats. You try me, any of you. Don't ever think you can bait me into anything. You can't. It's not going to work. Okay. It will not work. Not by far. So I'm going to show you a little bit more, okay? I'm showing y'all something. Oh, Brother Sabir, but that's supposed to help you get... Negro, please. It ain't about y'all. It's about your children. Yep. So I did it for real. So let me show y'all something else when I travel overseas for the record. Now, you see that one says race, right? So I know the difference between the two. 4093. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. $40.93. So when you know you got to go through customs, right? You know when you go overseas, you got to go through customs, right? So let me just show them this one also. And I know people are going to do it after this. So that's $1,000 for everybody that's getting this free information right now. That's $1,000. You see that right there? It says this is in Morocco. This is Maghreb. Sabir Bey, name, nationality, what? American Moor.
Wow.
Don't worry about why I didn't get them the social security number. It's a whole nother subject. I told you I do one-on-ones with this B. Y'all think I'm playing?
Yeah, y'all got set up for the lectures with this guy, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. For real, man.
I'm good. Trust me.
This is time. This is time.
The reason why I don't do certain stuff on social media is because people love to take what you say and run with it, and then they'll charge you $3,500 because it sounds good, and you'll drop it with no problem. So that's what I did when I went overseas. It says my nationality now, and I didn't leave out America, did I? Did I leave out America, or did I put American Moor down there? So let me explain this to y'all how this works.
Yeah.
America's a continent.
Right.
America's the continent. So if you want to research the Moors or have a conversation about the Moors, then you can holler at your brother Sabir Bey. I do this for real, bruh. I know this game. Okay, that's a false statement on a custom form. If it's false, come on my feed. You traveled overseas. If it was, let me tell you something. How many people actually traveled? Let's be realistic. How many of y'all traveled overseas? He said that's false statement. Do you think if that's false, they would lock me up? Percy, do you think Percy was with me? God damn, I forgot Percy was with me. Percy.
Yeah, they was locking Brittany Grinder up for they would lock anybody up for the smallest thing. I'm pretty sure of that.
Percy, so when I went through customs, right? Do you think they would lock me up if I put that down and it wasn't true? I mean, he was with me. So he didn't go this time. This is a different time. But every time I go through there, so it's false then. Why haven't they came and locked me up and told me that's false? Hold on, I'm gonna give them another one, Percy. See, this is the thing where people keep talking. You're gonna lose playing with Sabir. Oh, you definitely gonna lose playing with me. And Percy witnessed it. Unless you travel with me, unless you really travel with me, you know nothing about me. So if you got something you want to say to me, and I know you want to use it, brother, because you didn't come on my feed yet. He didn't come on. Yeah, he keep telling me that's a false statement.
Still ain't come on here.
Don't worry about if I got a U.S. passport or not, brother. You got something to say, come on my feed, family. Don't worry about it. Because I'm going to get rid of you. I already figured out who you are. Have you noticed? Look, Percy, hold up, watch this. Look, he said, you have a U.S. passport, and the nationality said USA. Look. They still don't get this. This is why I said Negroes are confused, brother. They don't understand the method to Sabir Bey's madness, bro.
It's a mental health issue.
It is a mental health issue. And a lot of these people have a mental issue. They have a mental problem. And if I would have been got on here and said, nigga, you a liar, nigga. This is mine right here. Here it is right here. Though, hey, listen, Yusef, you have nothing to share with them, brother. If they want to come confront me, I'm going to give them that. Trust me. And I'm
like the funniest thing about that. So what do you call yourself?
What do you call yourself when you go through there? That's the key question. Say it again first. What do they call themselves? Black Americans?
That makes no sense. Like I'm USA.
That don't even make sense. What I'm gonna say? USA. Yeah, I'm a USA, brother. I just made something very simple to people. Like that was so simple. And I told you, when you throw things out, he think he's getting
$500, bro.
He said he better research who I am before he try to come up against me, because he's gonna lose all the way around playing with me. Okay, he gonna definitely lose all the way around, right? He said, "Yeah, it says USA." Yeah, I know. He's trying to get something from me for nothing, Percy. That's what it is. It don't work that way, but he definitely can set up a one-on-one with me. Okay, he definitely could do that. Okay, so let me show him a little bit more, bro. Can I show him a little bit more? Let's show him a little bit more. Can we show him a little bit more, y'all? Since that was a fake document, right? Since that was a fake document, he said I thought America's was the copper color. Yeah, not black. Come on, let's go. Keep trying to tell y'all, your time is up playing with me. Hold up, 3664, and this is too much. I'm giving you them. Hold up, 3664. I'm gonna show you another one going into Tunis. That was Morocco. Here's Tunis. That's a fake document, brother. So before you get off the plane, you got to fill out this document. Would that say right there, brother? That's a fake document, brother. Hold up. That one says. I be hurting. I be hurting that feeling. This is Tunis. Let me blow this one up. That can be. You can't. Come on, man. You get off the plane. You got to do this, right? That says nationality, American Moor. I was going into where? Spain. Oh, really though? That'd be $3,500 for y'all. So that's getting on the plane in Tunis. So when people want to test me, I keep trying to tell you, you're going to lose playing with me. You're not dealing with a mother freaker that don't know what they're talking about, because you're used to the propaganda. You're used to these dudes on feeds selling you on these YouTubes and Facebook, selling you paperwork or selling you a dream or selling you a school or selling you a museum. I'm not that dude. Blindfold me and put me in a room with any of them. So when you take these documents and you leave them there, that's the public record. I should be locked up. How many times I done been over that motherfucker? And every time I go there, I just did it again. When did we come back from over there, bro? Percy? September, right? So we were just over there. So if I was wrong, right? And if you pulled me into a room and asked me that question, you know, I will break. You know what's crazy about me and my name? When I go through the airports, when I first went to Morocco, they asked me who was my father. You know, they asked me that question. They said, who's your father? I said, what are you talking about? Who's my father? Because they seen Sabir Bey. And I didn't know that my brother Mahdi was telling me that they wanted to know if they have to protect me or not. Y'all don't understand this. I don't have a name Billy Smith, nor do my children. So rather you have that passport or not, the passport does not give you jurisdiction, give them jurisdiction over you. It's you that has to know what you are doing. You have to know what you're doing. So I test it on myself. I don't sell people stuff. Everything that you see me do, I do it to myself first. I don't use people as guinea pigs. So then when I do it, then I come back to you and then I'll tell you it works. They ask your nationality when you go there. They just no, on that paper. They ask you that. So when you can, this is what they don't want people to do. They don't want to influence people. And this is why the other page that I have, Sabir Bey page, was down, because all of these are on the same StreamYard lines. So the one that has the most influence is the one they're going to stop, because it's based on influence. So this is why black people, these conscious people, pay for blue checks, because you believe you're influencing somebody. They said, we're going to give it to them. They're going to listen. This is the crazy game ever. Hold up. You got to find out who runs Instagram. You know who runs Instagram, Percy? Y'all know who he was, right? He's a Jew, right? Y'all do know that, right? Yeah. Go look up the CEO of Instagram. And we are basically paying.
Here we go.
Look it up, bro. Look it up. Look up the dude, the CEO of Instagram. Now, no lie, right? And then look at these dudes who, and y'all know you guilty than a motherfucker. They're guilty. These cats are paying $14.95 a month. I can't make it. You think I'm playing? Look it up. Look up how much is a blue check. I can't. I'm gonna do this for y'all because I know some of y'all lazy, because this is what y'all think. Hold up. Watch this. Y'all think these people are, hold up, and make this up, bro. Here it is. Y'all think these people are smart. Hold up, bear with me. Here it is right here. You can Google that motherfucker. Look. Look. To complete the personal account, you can pay either $11.99 per month or $14.99 per month. Can't make this mug. Hey, Percy. And I'm gonna tell you something. If these cats was honest, they would know. Here it is. Thank you. There it is. Don't get mad at me. I'm not. What I look like paying $14 for something. This is the most craziest thing ever. And I'm see, people say it's irrelevant, but I'm gonna tell y'all why it's relevant. You don't catch it yet. I just told you a whole story about it. It's about who you influence. So we believe that these people who they say they are. Why would I pay for something? I did radio. I did film. Do you know people who do radio and film, real radio and film, don't pay for a blue check? Y'all do know that, right? Do you know that actors do not pay for a blue check? Did y'all know that? See, this is the thing, bro. Let me educate y'all on how this works. Bear with me. So there's a process you have to go through. I don't know if y'all know this or not. So, because I don't have state ID, I have a passport, right? So they ask you for like newspapers, radio stuff, right? That's what they do. I'm gonna give y'all the breakdown because you see, people want stuff so easily, but I'm gonna give y'all the breakdown of how this works. So, in order for you to be verified as if it's you, right? You have to show ID, newspaper, where you work at, what film. I just showed you my IMDb, right? I don't have an agent that actually does that. So what happens, those people don't pay for it. You pay for the blue checks because you want to be influenced. Why would I pay a Jew? All of this stuff y'all saying about Jews, right? Why would I pay a Jew $14 or $11 a month? Do you make it make sense to me, Percy? I don't talk about Jews. Have you noticed that, right? But I want you to see how crazy we truly are. Let your work speak for itself. We always want to be in a position of having prestige over someone. So all of this is based on the influence. No, you do the work. You do the work. What up, nephew? It ain't about you do the work and then let the people see your work. Is it making sense? Or is it relevant? Everything is relevant. Everything is relevant. So you believe that these people who they say they are because they put a blue check, but check their work out. What films have they produced? What radio stations? What newspapers? Now, if I got to pull out my newspapers, my radio shows, my stuff I produced, don't get mad at me. Just get with the program. You ain't got to follow me because Sabir Bey don't look for followers. Sabir Bey wants you to think for yourself. I don't need no followers. I don't even like the word following. So when you see these people, I'll take all their blue checks, all the money that they took, tell them to keep it. And I'll take all the blue checks because I'm not interested in that. It is nothing that they're saying. So what happens, they will push these people. And this is, if when you look it up, it will tell you, they will put your information out there further. I'm not lying. They will tell you. I'm not lying, bro. Ain't no way in hell that I'm going to pay 14. Nigga, I don't even like paying the damn Netflix every goddamn month. Apple, they be pulling stuff out. I'll be like, God damn, they pulling all kinds of stuff out of my account. But this is what we're dealing with. So if you think I opened up a can of worms on that, it's meant to. So put all the people that you see on social media with blue checks up here. And let's see how much they really know. Now, I ain't knocking you, but I just want you to understand that this thing is not legit. I'm not going to pay a Jew. Yes, brother, that's him. That's the guy who owns Instagram. That's him right there. He owns Instagram. He's the CEO. But the whole time we fighting, right, and saying we don't like Jews and the Jews did this, but he's the one that owns the motherfucker. Damn, he owns it. So he laughing to the bank, my G. You know the crazy part is, Percy. I'm serious. You know what else is crazy? I'm gonna show you how crazy it is. I'm dead serious. I want y'all to do some research. See, I use certain things for a reason. Do you know the stripes in the back of the debit cards and credit cards, the little stripe at the top? Y'all know this. Yeah. You know that stripe, right? You know it's one family that owns that, and everybody has it in their wallet. So everybody think they escaping something, right? Y'all all got it. That dude get major paid. Yo, he get major paid off of every time you swipe the motherfucking card. His family is paid for life. Look him up too. His family is paid for life, my nigga. This is why I be laughing when people say, yeah, man, the white man, brother, the Jew man, brother. Nigga, they paid. They paid. They ain't got to worry about you. They ain't worried about you protesting, my G. They ain't worried about you talking about white supremacy, my G. They're not.
They're really not.
They're not worried about you.
Because they prey off your ignorance.
Because you know what black people do? Black people forget it next week because they got something else going to come out. Now you heard it was Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, right? Now next week is going to be something else. This is how it is with our people. We never can stay focused on one thing. And this is why when a horse runs, a horse don't see right nor left. He stays focused. This is why they put the blinders on the horse, so the horse won't get distracted. We distracted on so many levels. This is why truth is not being put out here, and nobody wants truth. I've spoken to so many people, fam, and the sisters at the Doc bookstore, and my brother Hanif Shabazz, and we talk about how people don't want truth. So you got to lie to people. You got to create chaos with our people. And when I'm going to tell you something, pain is going to come to every last one of you. It's coming. So when these dudes say it doesn't matter and it had nothing to do with us, why these types of dudes do what they do, find out who this dude is, Ben Shapiro. Find out what the network he owns. Do you know that he went to Harvard and he's from out here in Burbank? Why do you think they do what they do? Because they back their people, bruh. They back their people. And we look running for them. You can never fire me. I can only fire myself. He owns the Daily Wire, B. He owns the Daily Wire. And who's financing him? You don't want to finance people because y'all be in y'all feelings about who, what clique and what club we like. What club, brother? Yeah, man, but I don't like that nigga Sabir because the nigga Sabir think he's all that, nigga. No, I am that. I'm just good at what I do. Don't get mad at me. I'm good at what I do. I'm not better than nobody, but I'm good at what I do. Ben Shapiro get financed by somebody. Okay? Y'all can do the research on it. Look him up. He can't fire himself. Thank you. What I tell y'all? You think I was playing? Look what I said. I told you that's all you gotta do is look him up. Ron Clean. What I tell you? Woo! Y'all think I be playing, man. This is what real researchers do, B. So this is why Karen Hunter and Greg Carnum don't want this type of conversation. Because if all the white supremacy talk and the white man and the Jew this and the Jew that and the da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, the nigga over here talking about, yeah, brother, we ain't got nothing to do with that. These cats is eating. They're laughing at us. And we have joked, and we in these schools talking about, yeah, man, I went to Howard University, brother. I know black power and I know black causes. No, you don't. Nah. Because they are laughing at Negroes. Yes, they are laughing at Negroes. So if y'all listen, I want to come to Richmond, Ephraim, and go to the law library down there. Let's make that happen.
That would be dope.
I want to come to Richmond and invite everybody to the law library in Richmond. Let me give the street one more again. It's on Franklin Street in Richmond. Franklin.
I'm like 2.5 hours from there, I think.
Tell you, that's all I need is help from a little bit of friends. So let's move forward, y'all. Let's go to this video real fast. Let's go back. Okay. Let's see. Is this the guy? Here we go. I like this guy. Listen to him. Listen to what he said, y'all. Okay. Listen up. Listen up. Listen up. You better hurry up and get in with you.
Hello and welcome to the Franz Van Kat interview. I'm Annette Young. It's not easy being a whistleblower, least of all an Israeli soldier who decides to go public about his or her time serving in the Palestinian territories. Breaking the Silence is an Israeli organisation that offers soldiers the opportunity to voice their testimonies. Their aim is to expose the harsh realities of the occupation to their fellow Israeli citizens. So far, has collected somewhere in the order of 700 testimonies that's formed the basis of a book entitled in English, Our Harsh Logic. It's just been published in French, and with me today from the organisation is its co-founder, Yehuda Shaul. Yehuda, thanks for being with us.
Thank you very much for having me here.
Now, you were a former soldier serving in Hebron in the West Bank, one of the flashpoints in that part of the world. What made you decide to break the code and speak out about what you witnessed?
It was towards the end of my service when I was a company sergeant, the last 3-4 months, and just sitting down with myself, starting to plan my life after military service. For the first time as an adult, thinking like a civilian rather than a military personnel. That was a change for me. Being able to start to see things from a different perspective. And in 1 minute, my world has collapsed. For 2 years and 10 months, I was in the military doing things, believing that I'm doing the right thing. Living in a reality which has its own logic and its own ideas inside. But suddenly from outside, it seemed wrong. And that's when I felt that I need to do something. And I started talking with my comrades. And breaking the silence was the result of that.
Was there one single incident that did change your mind about taking that risk and speaking out?
It's not one single incident. No, it's 2 years that I served in the West Bank. What I experienced and things that I've done. From bursting into houses in the middle of the night and seeing the families and how they react, till manning checkpoints, arrest operations, and other things that I've done. It's a whole package.
And when you reached that point, were you revolted by what you had witnessed? I mean, once you started to explore all those past incidences, did you start rethinking the whole package?
Come on, y'all, let's get out. Let's go.
I think mainly for me was learning things about myself way before about the big politics. I went through my service believing that I'm a good guy and that we are the good side. And suddenly I discovered what we've done and what I took part in. And that's why I felt that I need to do something.
And how would you describe what you took?
Harsh logic. Damn.
I was trained as a combat soldier in the Israeli Defense Force to defend the country. You know, God forbid Syria, Egypt starts a war against Israel. We're here to defend our borders. But what I did at the end of the day was enforcing our military rule over all people, over all the Palestinian people, making sure they are stripped from dignity and freedom, that they don't live as equals to us. And that's basically what I was doing.
Now, of course, the Israeli Defense Force and the political establishment in Israel would argue that you were indeed defending the security of Israel.
At the end of the day, a lot of the things I've done, I don't understand what they have to do with the security of Israel. When I served for 14 months in Hebron, the largest Palestinian city in the West Bank, my mission was very clear. My mission was to defend and protect the Israeli settlers who live in the city of Hebron, which is very different than defending Israel. When I served in the Lebanese border up in the north, my mission was very clear, to protect and defend the northern border of Israel. So even if you follow just the mission statement on the briefing walls inside the military barracks that I served in, you see that there is difference between protecting settlers in the heart of Hebron and protecting the state of Israel. But there is more to that, and that is that in the reality of military occupation, what I found myself doing is crossing every day that goes by, crossing moral lines that I never thought that I would cross before. And slowly sinking in this reality where every Palestinian in front of me was not anymore a human being like me, was an enemy, a potential terrorist, or wasn't there at all.
I was based in Jerusalem for 7 years, and what you've done by setting up this organisation and going public goes very much against the grain of Israeli society. Just how tough is it?
I really don't see it as a tough thing. I think as someone who was there, as someone who served in the occupied territories and did what I've done, after understanding what I've done, I don't think I had a choice. I had to stand up. I had to break the silence. Yeah, because this is the most crucial thing that our society is facing.
But there are many people in Israel who would accuse you and have accused you of being a traitor.
Yeah, they will.
And so you're telling me that's not tough?
No, I think they're entitled for their opinion, and I think it's okay. And I understand that what we're dealing with, which is, talking about the military and what it's doing there, is something that touches very, very deep into the heart of Israeli society. So it makes sense that people get very angry and very aggravated by what we do.
Do y'all think
this is a fight over the soul of our country? This is a fight over what will be the moral values that will define the world. people and
You
what we
understand
stand for.
why?
In breaking the silence, we are over 950 combat soldiers who say occupation, no. Yeah, that is wrong. This is not the path to go.
Is it possible for an Israeli soldier to serve in the territories with a clear conscience?
I don't believe that a soldier who served in the occupied territories has clean hands. It's not that I think that we are all, it's not that every soldier murders innocent Palestinians. Far away from that. But no Israeli soldier who served in the occupied territories, his hands were clean after that.
Damn.
Because at the heart of what you do, there is no way of seeing Palestinians as equal human beings to you. I'll just give you one example, which is, nothing extreme, nothing exceptional, something very routine and banal. I served for 14 months in Hebron. Right now in Hebron, as we are sitting here and having this discussion, there are 2 military patrols that their job is to do what we call in the military to make our presence felt. What does it mean?
Sound like the police.
The military logic says this. If Palestinians will get the feeling that the IDF is all the time everywhere, they'll be afraid to attack.
Hold
so
up.
What do you do to give them this?
Hey, don't that sound like what's happening here when Negroes say we ain't got to do with that? Nigga, the police do that. We're going to make sure our presence is here. So come on, B. And then you got black people saying we ain't got to do with what's going over there. Oh, it's happening here, B. Oh, they got checkpoints in California, too. They do have.
That's what people don't understand. That's what people don't understand.
Bruh, like, they don't get this, man. When I hear Negroes like Tariq and Umar and them say that we don't have nothing to do with that, brother, it's happening here. They have to make their presence. And you have a right to defend yourself, but we'll get into that. But listen up.
This feeling, you make your presence felt. You start your night shift patrol. 10 o'clock till 6 o'clock in the morning, 8-hour shift. You walk in the streets of the old city of Hebron. Break into a house, Palestinian house, of course. Not a house we have intelligence about. I'm the sergeant. I lead the patrol. I choose a random house. Wake up the family, men one side, women the other side. Search the place. You can yourself imagine the dynamics.
This motherfucker sound like here.
Climb to the roof, jump from one roof to another, come out through another house, wake up the family. And basically, that's how you pass your 8-hour shift. 24 hours a day.
Hold
7 days.
Hold up. We got to wind that back.
From
Like,
September 2000, when the second intifada started.
You don't get no sleep in this mom. Listen to this.
Didn't stop for 1 second. We have intelligence about. I'm the sergeant. I lead the patrol. I choose a random house. Wake up the family, men one side, women the other side. Search the place. You can yourself imagine the dynamics, yeah? Climb to the roof, jump from one roof to another, come out through another house, wake up the family. And basically, that's how you pass your 8-hour shift. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From September 2000, when the second...
Is this what's going on with the police that kill their time? Or y'all don't get this yet? Listen.
Intifada started. Till today, now. It didn't stop for 1 second. Yeah, the idea is that every Palestinian will feel the military is right here. You don't know when we're going to show up, what we're going to do, when it's going to end, how it's going to look like. It's to do what we call in the military, ליצור תחושת נרדפות, to create the feeling of being persecuted. Now, when this is your
Isn't
mission,
that called terrorism?
again, this is not an
Yes,
action
it
of a
is
rogue
terrorism. Let's go
soldier
back,
off.
bro.
It's
Listen
the
to what he
feeling of
said.
being persecuted.
Listen, one more time.
Family, men one side,
That's
women the other
terrorism,
side.
bro.
Search the place. You can yourself imagine the dynamics, yeah? Climb to the roof, jump from one roof to another, come out through another house, wake up the family. And basically, that's how you pass your 8-hour shift. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. From September 2000, when the second intifada started, till today, now. It didn't stop for 1 second. Yeah, the idea is that every Palestinian will feel the military is right here. You don't know when we're going to show up, what we're going to do, when it's going to end, how it's going to look like. It's to do what we call in the military, ליצור תחושת נרדפות, to create the feeling of being persecuted. Now, when this is your mission, again, this is not an action of a rogue soldier or officer. This is your mission. There is no way of doing it nice.
And what impact does it have on those Israeli soldiers who have to carry out that task?
I think we are living in a reality where for over 2/3 of our existence as a country, 46 years, this is our national project. All our resources are put into controlling, ruling on other people. And that's our project of the nation. In a way, this is how Israeli men are growing up in the country.
And not only men, but women too, because you take testimonies from women combat soldiers as well.
Recently, exactly, combat units.
I say the same. I talk about the same thing now, B. No. In college, they tell you the same thing. They get you in rotation and brain and condition you to actually think one way. You got to have critical thinking and logic, like he said. Logic is the key.
More and more combat units are open to women. And of course, that's a whole other aspect, which I cannot speak from my personal experience, but from the experience of my comrades, my female comrades, but definitely yes. This is how you grow up in a reality where you are a combat soldier, where violence is not the answer for everything. It's the instinct that you answer with to everything, in ruling others, in being used to see the other not as equal to you.
Does your voice represent the minority of soldiers or the majority?
My political analysis probably, and my political standing represents the minority of soldiers probably, yes. But the facts that we are talking about, no one can dispute. So if soldiers will be in a disagreement with us, it will be about the political conclusions we draw. But the facts of how we behave and what we're doing, that's not up to dispute.
Yehuda, is your message being heard, though? I mean, is there any sort of glimmer of acknowledgement from people within the high-ranking levels of the Israeli Defense Forces or the Israeli political elite?
So this is a very important thing that you're asking. And that is, I think it's important for me to state that we are not aiming at the military. I don't believe the IDF is the problem. The political mission the IDF gets is the problem. When we send our military to maintain a prolonged occupation, that's how it looks like. Because
so you're needing to change Israeli public opinion.
Israeli politics.
Hold up.
And the thing that drives that is public opinion.
Yeah.
But do you think you've...
Hold on, let's stop this for 1 second. Did y'all catch what she just said? I don't think y'all caught what she said. Hold up.
Did she say change their opinion?
No, she said public opinion.
Yeah. Change the public.
Who talked about public opinion? Read Edward Bernays. Read Edward Bernays' book about public opinion. Let me tell you something about this book, right? Public opinion. Watch this. Do you know they train cats in colleges? Did y'all know that? To go this? Hold up. Oh, let me see if I can find it in the book real fast, bro. I'll be having my books marked up, but give me 1 second. Organizing Chaos. Oh, it's in here. Hold up. Let's see if we can find public opinion in this mug. It's all in here. How they would send the new propaganda. Oh, I know y'all don't want this type of conversation. Keep Sabir Bey away from this. I told you I could do this blindfolded. You can put me on anybody's platform. I do it blindfolded. Hold up. It talks about it all in here to create the public's opinion, how they invite these people in the colleges, what they do in the colleges. And this is why they love entertainers to always come to the White House. Have y'all noticed that? Have you noticed they always get celebrities or ball players to come to the colleges? Oh, y'all didn't know that? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Hold up.
What president was that brought them, started bringing them?
I'm going to tell you who he is. Give me 1 second. He's in here. Oh, they do it. God, I know, brother Sabir. We got to keep you away from this motherfucker. We don't want him over here. That's propaganda. It's propaganda. The campaign.
But once our people can look over propaganda, it's game over.
Coolidge. It was Calvin Coolidge. He would bring actors to breakfast. Actors to breakfast. There you go.
Calvin.
It was him. Even if I'm saying this is why I'd be like, is it really reaching y'all? I'm going to ask you a question. Is this really reaching the people? And this is the crazy part. It's about reaching the minority of the people. So most of these cats that you see is not going to change nothing. I told you, you can blindfold me, put me in the room with your best top 30 people. In my head, and I told you, personally tell you, I'm up all night long, bro. I'm cross-referencing the hell out of stuff coming from books. Then from there, and I'm like, this shit is scary. It gets scary sometimes, bro. So they invite actors and entertainers up to the White House, right? So they can influence you.
The worst part about it is these actors and entertainers don't know nothing about this stuff.
But that's why, brother, you can't expect them to know it, right? You can't.
They go all about their money.
It's about money.
How do they expect to influence? Well, they still do influence the masses.
Football, basketball, actors.
At the root of it all, they don't know anything. They don't know what's going on.
They don't have to know anything. I'm dead serious. They don't even have to know. I'm dead serious. This is the game, brother. Listen, they don't have to know. This is why I know a lot of people. Y'all know I know people. They will say, yo, Sabir, you cool, but we can't have you over here. This is why you don't see me talking about certain things anymore. I have to dumb things down, right? Because if I'm speaking like this, they be like, no, we don't have it. I don't teach hate, bro. I teach truth. And I understand them. So I'm not going to push them because I know you don't know. But if you really want this, I'm talking to y'all that is looking at this video at this moment. Support this. Let's have these conversations. Share these videos out. But I'm watching this. Do you know that Eddie Griffin is one of the thoroughest dudes that I've been around? I know Dave Chappelle do, but Eddie is probably the thoroughest one in Tommy. Do you know that D.L. Hughley told me one time when I had a swastika on my neck that I should put it inside my shirt? And I said, no, nigga, that's mine. Because he had Jew friends around him. Y'all know I know D.L. Hughley. Just mention my name to D.L. Hughley. Mention my name to D.L. if you get a chance. To any of them. I know them. But what happens, you have to, you know, and I always say this, and if you all offended, because I'm saying that a lot of these dudes are straight up pussies, man. I'm going to keep it a buck. They are. I'm going to be real with you. I know they can't. I don't teach hate, not by far. I teach truth. So what my brother Percy and I are working on is going to blow y'all motherfuckers' minds, bro. Like, I'm dead serious. And we constantly are trying to get this with no finances behind us. And we working and constantly trying to say, how can we do this? You follow me? So what Edward Bernays is doing, what he talked about, right, is engineering consent. Somebody said, let's put money behind Sabir, y'all. They don't want to put money behind me. Oh, for what? Why would they put money behind me? You can't put money behind me, because what happens, I'm going to tell it. And I don't teach hate, fam. I don't. But I do know this game. I know what Edward Bernays was talking about. Have you seen these celebrities now coming out talking about I stand with Israel? Did y'all see it? The dude from Terminator that was playing in the Terminator joint, right? He said, I'm a Christian, but I stand with Israel. I said, nigga, what everybody start? Where's DJ Khaled at, y'all? Where the hell is DJ Khaled? These motherfuckers doing videos about I stand with Israel, but I'm a Christian. So who's paying these people to influence you? You can't pay
they
me
got
enough money.
$5,000 just to promote Israel. So
yo, they are trying so hard, bro. They are trying hard as hell, and y'all are cheerleading this motherfucker, man. All of y'all are cheerleading it. You would think this is hate speech, brother. I don't teach hate. I teach love, brother. I mean, help y'all out for the record. I stand on 5 principles: love, truth, peace, freedom, justice. But I think truth is like hate speech. But let's move forward, y'all. Come on, y'all. I'm an hour and 42 minutes in. Come on, tweet it out. Real Sabir Bey on Twitter. Real Sabir Bey on Twitter, because I got another one for you. Okay? Let's go. She said,
voice has been heard by all sectors of Israeli society. It certainly doesn't appear to be the case.
No, sadly, no. Sadly, no. I think it's a uphill battle. It's not an easy thing. But this is where it's important to mention. Silence is not an Israeli disease. Silence is a human epidemic. When a society doesn't look good, the last thing it wants is to deal with these bad things. And in a way, our job as breaking the silence is to hold up a mirror in front of our society and force it to deal with it. There is a lot of optimism behind our work, because we do believe there is a big chunk, a minority, but a strong minority in Jewish Israeli public.
A growing minority?
I don't know if a growing, but a strong minority in Jewish Israeli public that once confronted with the facts will choose our side because they share our values. And our crusade is for them to know and force them so they cannot escape. They cannot say, oh, these abuses are exceptional. No. Hundreds of soldiers are standing from all units, different ranks. This is what we've done.
Because the problem is, of course, Israelis cannot go into the Palestinian territories. They're banned unless you're a soldier or a foreign journalist or a diplomat. And I mean, part of the problem has been, as a result, whenever international media covers the story, it's seen very much by local Israelis as this is the way the world views us, but we know it to be different. So, I mean, do you think what you're telling them, that there actually is going to change that default position?
Sadly enough, the Israeli media is not doing its job. If the Israeli media would have told a story, there was no need for breaking the silence. And this is where we come in to fill in the gap. Yeah, breaking the silence operates in a very simple logic. I'm now a civilian back in my society saying this, guys, you sent us there to do the job. We went there, we've done it. We're back home. We're not going to tell you who to vote for, but there is one thing we demand. Sit down and listen to what we did in your name, because we were sent there in the name of our society.
Listen, you heard what they was doing, y'all. Y'all not ready for this, bro. Yeah, I don't need y'all to keep cheerleading me, B. Support what I'm doing. Share these videos out, and let's have this conversation. I keep trying to tell you, I can go deep, deep, deep into this. So let me show you another one. Y'all ready? Come on, y'all. This is real media. Let's get it popping. Listen to this one.
The Israeli military program with Vedika Behel. Vedika, good evening. The Israeli military says it found scores of Hamas arms and assets underneath Gaza's hospitals. There's also one particular document. It says that shows direct proof of terrorist activity. Tell us more.
Yes, Alana, that's right. Israel's defense forces this week claimed to have discovered Hamas's weaponries and command centers underneath Gaza's hospitals. Now, they made these claims on their official social media accounts, which we can see here. It garnered over 7.7 million views there. And here it said that underneath the Al-Rantisi Children's Hospital, the IDF found multiple instances of arms and technology and assets that proved that Hamas was using the hospital to hide, operate, and hold Israeli hostages. Now, they also claim to have found a full list of the names of people involved. So let's take a look at what the IDF themselves posted online.
This list, in Arabic, this list says, we are in an operation. The operation against Israel started in the 7th of October. It is a Guardian list.
That's the calendar.
Every terrorist writes his name, and every terrorist has his own shift guarding the people that were here.
This motherfucker. Watch this.
So as we heard ourselves there from the IDF's official spokesman, Daniel Hagari, the IDF does claim that this poster is in fact a list of what they call terrorist names used in a form of a rota to guard the Israeli hostages. Now, this claim spread like wildfire across the internet. I saw it on all social platforms in some format. It was even shared by the head of speechwriting for Israel's official mission to the UN, as well as multiple other accounts. So that's really the scale of how viral these claims that we're looking at are, Delano.
Vedika, it's quite a big claim to say that they found this list of names, but having translated the document, it isn't so.
No, it's not so. In fact, the document was debunked by many Arabic speakers online who found the claim to be false. So if we take a closer look at the poster itself, now here at the top, it does say Al-Aqsa flood, and there is indeed the date of the 7th of October there as well. But there are no Hamas agents' names on this sheet whatsoever. In fact, there are no names at all. The only text here that's here in Arabic, the only names here are in fact the days of the week. Now, we also saw in that video the IDF spokesman kind of signaling from left to right when he was showing the paper, but Arabic is in fact read and written from right to left, which means that the paper would in fact, and the names would in fact, Arabic is in fact read and written from right to the IDF spokesman kind of signaling from left to right when he was showing the paper, but Arabic is in fact read and written from right to left, which means that the paper would in fact, and the names would in fact be read this way. Now, if we also do a little comparison with the days of the week in Arabic, we can indeed see that they match. So what we have here is the 7th of October, which was a Saturday, and we can see that it does match the text for a Saturday, and that continues throughout the paper. We can see Sunday. If we have a closer look there at Sunday, it does match the text for Sunday, and that continues all the way across this paper. I also had this document validated by our colleagues at France 24 Arabic, who confirmed that the only names written on this piece of paper were in fact the days of the week. Now, this document could be a simple hospital rota, hospital planning schedule, but it's important to note that having the days of the week on there doesn't confirm that it isn't a Hamas document. It doesn't confirm that Hamas wasn't present in the hospital. What we do know, and what is absolutely certain here, that there are no names of any agents or names in general on that paper apart from the days of the week, Delano.
So what did Israel have to say? Did it backpedal at all?
Well, the IDF did mention this again, but it stopped short of issuing an...
Did they backpedal on news, y'all? Did they backpedal on any of the news that y'all saw? Raise your hand.
They didn't backpedal on anything. They just made up excuses.
So watch this. Let me explain y'all. Remember she said right to left, right? Right to left. Do you see what I posted up here? That's the alphabet of Arabic. It's Aleph Lam Lid. If you spell it from right to left, it's Phila or Philadelphia. The P will be the F. P is an F. A D is a T. A C is a K. The I is the E. N, you can spell it E-N or I-N, or you can spell K-K-K or C-C-C or F-F, F-Phila or fire or paramaniac, fire. So I'm from Philadelphia. From right to left, it's called Phila, or it's in Philadelphia, or Aleph Lam Lid. Y'all not getting this, man. This is simple. They know, and you think I don't know what I'm talking about?
An official correction, shall we say. Just one day after that original post that we saw there, this was also posted by the IDF's official accounts, in which they specifically referred to the document found there as a calendar. Now, this was also mirrored by a post of the Arabic language IDF spokesman, who also referred to the days of the week in the document in a post a day later. But there was no mention by the IDF after this of the list of names, or in fact, the fact that the IDF had been the ones to make that claim.
Y'all better get off.
Vedika, thank you very much for that.
Turn the goddamn news off, bro. Y'all better turn these, man.
Did you see the picture with the bag that they found behind the MRI council?
Yeah, I seen that, bro. I said, yo, they tripping.
Check this.
I seen it.
Check this out. I just posted up in the chat.
I don't know if I can pull it up, brother, but give me one second. I didn't come up yet. But look at this brother. Look at this Muslim brother. Hold up, watch this.
Hear this, but for Arab, calendars are cancelled. We're done. So if you have a calendar on your fridge, a calendar in your office, I even deleted my iCalendar on my iPhone. Be careful out there, guys. They might confuse you to be. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're Muslim or Arab, calendars are cancelled. We're done. So if you have a calendar on your fridge, a calendar in your office, I even deleted my iCalendar on my iPhone. Be careful out there, guys. They might confuse you to be hummus. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're Muslim or...
I can't make this up, bro. I can't make this up. This is too
funny. Hey, if the letters are in Latin, then you good, boy.
This is funny. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up, bro. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, they telling me I got to sign in. Not now. Okay. Hold up. Give me 1 second, bro. They telling me I got to sign in or something, whatever it is. Let me see if I can pull it up, bro. This is too funny, y'all. Don't forget to support people. This is what you sent me right here, bro. You see it?
Yeah, that's it.
So if you had something, put up.
So they said that they were hiding ammunition behind one of these.
If you was hiding ammunition behind it, that motherfucker ain't gonna work, bro. It ain't gonna work, bro. You mean to tell me y'all don't have time? If you had ammunition behind it, don't hurt yourself. Yo, these people are desperate, bro. Desperate.
Oh, he's almost got it. He's almost got it. Don't hurt yourself.
They're desperate, bro.
Like, that's literally one of the worst places to even hide anything in a hospital. That's crazy. Yeah. They're just making up things as they go.
Yo, bro, these people are straight desperate, man. They are. Oh, y'all better listen. I don't care who you are. You could bring me your top best dude. You will never hear me say Islamism. Nah, bro. I'm gonna say truthism. So I'm gonna take a quick break because I ain't take no break. I didn't take no breaks. So listen, I'm gonna say this real fast. I can't even go through one of those things. You know, I got metal plates in my leg. I can't even go. I can't go in one of them. I can't go in there. So how could you? Let's use. Hold up. Let's go back and use logic for a second, and common sense and critical thinking.
Please.
Did that even make sense? I mean, how many of y'all enjoyed this show? If y'all did, please follow me on Twitter, Real Sabir Bey on Twitter. Real Sabir Bey. And don't forget to support what I do, because I'm really trying to get down to Virginia to see. I may be back in Vegas later this weekend. I don't know, because they got the F1 joint going on. I don't know if I'm going there during that time. But if y'all want to support me, I do have a Cash App. It's $ Sabir Bey Radio. I still got my brother Percy on the line. He's been sitting on this motherfucker for a minute. So hit me up. My PayPal is sabirbayradio@gmail.com. I'll type it in for y'all. If y'all want to have these conversations, you can email me. I do one-on-ones. We can have some fun.
Drop right there.
Come on, y'all, let's go. I'm almost done.
We're supposed to drop right there. I send this one out to my right hand man, or men's, or women's, the whole crew, real fan. Don't want to pick up the what you like watching videos or acting really silly, yo, but really don't all acting. Whether at the bar with superstars or cruising in the supercar, I really don't care who you are. All I really need is a friend.
That's all I need is a friend.
If we can't have trust, then you can't hang with us. We respond to those who show respect with respect. We respond, we connect on the same deck, same intellect. My man, never shifty things quickly if you can't understand. We boys, we can stand on the corner with a hat selling toys. It ain't about your fans, I hope it ain't about mine, my man. I be dissing in my freestyle rhyme, getting cheese around the world. I can trust you with my girl, my man. We chilling at the jam, what's the plan? I'm not a yes man, and none of my friends are yes men or women. I'm driving, I see my beats, you get in. Where you fit in, true friends are quick to sit in the beginning of all trouble. And when your bankroll doubles, Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble. Still I got my own space like Hubble. We can count the double, pick up the what you
Come on, y'all, let's go. Hit that support button, let's go.
All that can end. Whether at the bar with superstars or cruising in the trooper car, I really don't care who you are. All you need is a friend.
That's all I need is a friend, y'all.
Cause don't nobody care about us. All they do is doubt us. Until we blow the spot, then they all wanna crowd us and wanna shout us. But you my man from way back, I just got to say that. Acting large, I don't play that, but I can't say that. Where I play at isn't fast paced. A friend can apply the taste to become two-faced. And that's
all right. Should I end this show? Because I don't think y'all want to support what I'm doing. I've been on it for almost 2 hours with y'all. Hit the Cash App and the PayPal and support people. All right, that's all I ask. That's all I need is a friend.
There ain't nothing you can say to us when the kid you grew up with betrays your trust. When we used to ride the bus, we had trust. Now we cash checks and drive blacks and can't show respect to one of us. Yo, the heads I hang with and trying to just get what they can get. Sit quickly, backstabbing the click. I roll thick, but only some of friends really down to the end. My right hand, men and women, mutual support from the beginning. Been in exactly what I've been in. We can count the dough or kick up flow, but chill out watching videos or acting really silly, yo, but really no, all that can end. Whether at the bar with superstars or sitting in the trooper car, I really don't care who you are. All I really need is a friend. Back to back, we attack corporate America, getting fees that amount to cheese in every area. You my man, I ain't gotta drag you along. You pull your own way, yeah, you definitely got it going on. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bumping, car system thumping. Between the crew, we always got something. But if we had nothing, no frontin', whatever, we still be crew, you and me for you together. Word, fake people ain't worth a turn. They only wanna be your friend because of what they overheard. I send this record to the well-respected friends that I've collected. I hope I am what you expected. So check it. We can count the dough or pick up flow, but chill out watching videos or acting really silly, yo, but really no, all that can end. Whether at the bar with superstars or cruising in the trooper car, I really don't care who you are. All I really need is a friend.
2 hours straight fire. That's KRS-One. So that's all I need is a friend. So listen, if you don't want to support, you can actually buy the classes. I do have classes. I do have videos that I do have. You can go into the bio. But shout out to my brother Percy, because as we were talking, he put another one together for us, y'all. Y'all ready? He put another one together. So please subscribe to Before 1492 page, people. Please hurry up. Look how fast Percy put this together already. Let's get it rolling.
Precision in language is paramount. Interestingly, the term brutality, often heard in public discourse, especially as police brutality, is notably absent from legal texts. Why is this so? Legal documents prefer terms like excessive force or specific criminal charges, providing a clear, actionable basis for legal proceedings. This brings us to a crucial question. Does the lack of a legal definition for police brutality affect accountability? When officers are accused of brutality, they are often charged under existing legal frameworks, not for a broadly defined brutality. Could a more precise legal charge improve accountability? One intriguing possibility is utilizing Title 18, subsection 2331 of the U.S. Code. This section, defining terms related to domestic terrorism, including acts dangerous to human life that violate criminal laws and are intended to intimidate or coerce civilians, could potentially provide a legal basis in extreme cases of police misconduct. But is this the solution? Would redefining legal charges under this title bring about the desired accountability and justice? Or would it blur the lines between different legal definitions and intentions? This narrative raises critical questions about the intersection of legal language, media terminology, and societal expectations. It underscores the need for a legal system that is both precise in its language and responsive to public concerns about justice and accountability.
Damn. That was a quick one, boy. I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all don't understand, man. This thing is real.
Did you know there was a college Christmas
This
party
thing
tonight?
is so real.
NFI,
So,
me and you.
Again,
Not
you have a right, every last one of y'all on this feed, and I'm sharing this to Judge Joe Brown so y'all can see also that I do have their numbers. I'm going to share this to Judge Joe Brown. So maybe I can sit on a panel with Judge Joe Brown and we can have this discussion. I'll let you see that I'm sharing it to him. So don't ever think that I make these things up and I run from anyone. I'm going to show you the people that I share these videos to. That's Judge Joe Brown. Let's share this to DL Hughley. I can't show y'all a number, but that's DL Hughley's number. And you see I'm going to push the button to share it to DL Hughley also. So you can mention my name to DL Hughley also. And he actually, bam, he got it. So don't ever think that I run from any of these people. I'm the one that you truly don't want to talk to. Okay? I don't teach hate, not by far, but I will teach the truth on what's going on. So again, pick your poison, because whatever subject y'all pick, I'm going to come at you with it. So let me show you this a little bit more before I get off of here. In this terrorism law book, you have a right to defend, of self-defense. You have a right. Now, Negroes will tell you, oh, brother, but you'll go to jail. This is what Judge Joe Brown and I would tell you. So please, people, share this to Judge Joe Brown and anybody that's a judge and anybody that's an attorney. Let's have a discussion with them, because you have a right to do these things when you're being attacked. Police don't protect you, B. This is the illusion they have to sell people. That's the illusion. They don't work for you. Period. They don't work for you, B. Not at all. And I'm tired of repeating myself to people and going through with my people. If I'm wrong, every last one of you on this feed can share this to them and let them confront me on what I'm saying that's incorrect. Let them say that I'm a front and I'm a liar. Not you, because you didn't do the research. Okay? And this is not no Islam isms. I'm going to keep saying it's no disrespect to any more, but this is not Islam isms and Islam schisms. Majority of these Moors are scared to death to speak the truth. That's what it is. They're scared to tell us, talk about this, because their 501c3 may be taken. So let's move forward. Let's see if you're really about supporting real people in real media. Let's see. Okay? So look at this, what it talks about Hamas in here back then. Why is Hamas and who's financing them people? The HLF. Who? This is not no Wikipedia research, B. This is not Wikipedia. No matter what you throw at me, trust me, I'm going to have a response to you. Hold up. So, I believe I'm done. I think I covered enough. Did I cover enough, y'all? I think 2 hours is too long. That's too long, right? Y'all,
Yeah.
The crazy part about our people, we'll sit up and say the USA, the US this. Listen, fam, I ain't got time for none of y'all bull. Okay? If you want to get with this, support it. I'm planning on coming to the Atlanta area. If you want to help out, get an Airbnb for like 2 or 3 weeks. Get a hotel for 2 or 3 weeks. Sponsor that. Sponsor a flight. Sponsor something. Because I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm going to start keeping my distance from a lot of people, bro. Because a lot of people on these social medias is fake as hell. Straight up fake. You cheerlead somebody on, and then when that person is gone, then you want to worship them. Or they stay away from them. So if you really with this, what y'all can do is support this. You can buy the classes. I'm planning on figuring out another class to talk about. But if you want to really have this conversation, let's get with it. Email me at sabirbayradio@gmail.com. I gave you the PayPal and the Cash App. And if you want the classes, you can also purchase them too. Do something. We all can do it. If you can spend money on Formula 51 or football games, you can do this. Don't wait till you get in trouble and think you can email Sabir Bey and say, well, brother, my son just got in trouble, brother. He's in jail right now. It don't work that way. I'm not a quick fix or a microwave way out of this. This is not what I do. If I want to rip you off, I would do that. Let's head the disease off before it comes. That's what I'm about. So if you with it, support it, share it. You gonna get the real with me. Percy, I want to thank you, brother, for coming on. I want to thank my brother Drum on here, Stan on here. I want to thank y'all for coming on the feed. Please share this out on Twitter. If you have Twitter, if you have Twitter, please tweet this out. Real Sabir Bey. Again, Real Sabir Bey. But research the hell out of me before you think you can come at me. You better research me. Real Sabir Bey on Twitter. Real Sabir Bey on Instagram. Okay, that's all I gotta say until I go. Don't go nowhere yet, but I just want to take y'all on a higher level, B. Thank you, brother Percy, for putting that together. Please subscribe to Before 1492 page. And let's get the Before 1492 tour popping, y'all. Let's go.
Public service announcement.
Gotta go, y'all.
Out there listening to this funky ass.
Peace, y'all.
Check it out.
Peace.
Take a second. Just take a second. Take a second. Just shut out for a minute. Take a second. Check this out.
Most black, don't tell me about USA being bought and paid for. Most of y'all are bought and paid for too. Believe that. That's the truth. I'm just being real with y'all. Y'all are bought and paid for also. Don't talk about material. Y'all are bought and paid for also.
Just some mad cool out. And we just chilling right here in D&D studio. It's about 5 o'clock in the morning.
Y'all like this groove, don't you?
We're going to talk about what you believe in.
What you believe.
We're going to talk about how you've been trained. So we're going to come down like this. Let me take you to another level. After 7 years of rocking, how do you rate me? Poorly or greatly, everybody seems to be going for theirs lately. Your mad heads be needing money. So listen very close as I conduct this little study. See, it's funny to me. You can watch TV and give up your life trying to be all you can be in the army without knowing your history. You either fight or die or come back home in misery. You'll get with me. I deal with reality. Loosen your mind to the truth and don't get mad at me. No politician can give you peace. If you trust Jesus, why do you vote for a peace? Emancipation is long overdue, so it becomes procrastination because freedom is within you. For some reason we think we're free, so we'll never be, because we haven't recognized slavery. You still a slave, look at how you behave, debating on where and when and how and what master gave. You want to know how we screwed up from the beginning? We accepted our oppressor's religion. So in the case of slavery, it ain't hard, because it's right in the eyes of their God. Where is our God? The God that represents us, the God that looks like me, the God that I can trust. A God of peace and love, not mass hysteria. I don't want a God that blesses America. I can never really vote for the devil. Let me take you to a higher level. Title, take the title from the Bible, God don't get there. Rip the title from off the front of the Bible, God don't live there. Too many inconsistencies, too many mysteries. Picture the Pope in the Vatican laughing and drinking and singing and kissing me. I sin with God, whether I'm paid or whether I'm crying broke. I like to ask these politicians, would Jesus vote? The way we view God is a freaking shame. Church is to blame. We trust God but wrong insane. We simply loving the scripture. Same scripture that which of sooner the richer. Religion's getting richer. With that European version of Christ made into a picture. Our society's getting sicker and sicker and sicker. Like liquor, we are God intoxicated. Not to the true God, but the one the government created. The same government telling people to vote. I pray to God because the people have lost hope. You either vote for the mumps or the measles. Whether you vote for the lesser of two evils, you vote for evil. Politics and God are not equal, but the education you get on God is really lethal. People have more respect for a holy book than they do for a cow on a meat hook. Believers of Jesus be denouncing Satan on every level, but every Halloween they're dressing like devils. I pray to you for the light you might give them. Mother, make them know that you're living within them. You begin them and end them in silence, frankly. If they knew you, they would understand violence. I pray to you for the Pope and the Vatican. Have mercy, Mother, because I know that you're mad at them. The white Jesus deceived us a while ago, and Pope Julius II paid Michelangelo. I know this happened in 1519, yet this is the image we can't seem to forget. Vote for God, don't vote for the devil. Let Sabir take you on a higher level. Stop following the crowd, baby. Let Sabir Bey take you on a higher level. Stop following the crowd. Peace and blessings. Have a wonderful evening on purpose, y'all. Get some heart. Tell the truth. Don't take sides with nobody. Always ask questions with a question. Peace and love.